Here's a secret. The moment you start seeing life as happening for you and not to you, then you will actually receive the abundance that is actually waiting at your doorstep, for you are actually living another person's prayers. Most people don't actually see their life, whether they're going through struggles or hardship or just going through an experience that they feel they shouldn't be going through. They don't actually say that this too shall pass, for the life and frequency that I exude is actually another person's prayer. So of course I have to be in a position of God's wonderful offering. And the reason that it will serve for us to make the perception adjustment to our lives is you have to know the power, not in just you, but in your reflection, for all is one, and all is simply reflecting back to you, your life. So if you are living someone else's prayer, if you have the wife, if you have a house, if you have a good meal, if you have a job, I can go on and on. If you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you have a pet, if you have anything, know that there is someone praying for what you have, and that someone could be someone who travels in the spirit world and has all of this abundance. That someone could be a millionaire. That someone could be this. That someone could be that. And you are the person that has what they're praying for with all their power. So when you start owning and accepting life is for me, life is just not my prayers, then you start to expand and say, well, maybe I should shift my prayers. Because even in the Course in Miracles, A Course in Miracles talks about spiritual psychology. Reason being is when you are in a vessel on earth, you have a brain, you have a psyche. So it doesn't matter how spiritual you get. It doesn't matter how good your thought process is. There's still a level of competence that must become apparent as it pertains to your psyche and taking care of it. Constantly going through L after L after L after L because you've been praying for something that your life is not structured for, rather than making prayers of gratitude for what your life has distributed, then you're going to go through a lot of issues psychologically. But when you shift your prayers and start to say, yo, God, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, then you will receive more gratitude. And God's gratitude is great.